Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing something that I'm probably a little late to the game on, but that's okay because I'm super excited about it. I recently purchased my first shadows from Makeup Geek and I'm so excited. So I got 9 and I do have them in this small Z palette. And I did my makeup with them today, so everything that I'm wearing on my eyes is from this custom Z palette that I made myself. So I was really excited about it. I was super impressed with them. I've heard great things about them, but I did want to try them for myself because when it comes to shadows, I do feel like sometimes I can be a little picky. If shadows don't blend or something like that, it really gets on my nerves. But these really rocked my world. And they're super affordable, so they're only $6 a piece, which is a really great price for eyeshadows, especially considering the quality that you're getting. So I do want to go through these one by one and swatch them with you and just let you know what I think about them. So if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into it because I'm super excited about it. So I just wanted to give you a little preview of how beautifully these shadows swatch before we get into the full review. I mean, just look at them. I can't. So the first shadow I wanted to talk about is one that I have constantly heard people rave about, and that is called Shimma Shimma. So this one is like a pearly white-ish color with it has a pink undertone in it. It's not super shimmery, but it does have a sheen to it. Today I use it as a brow highlight and a little bit in the inner corners. I was super impressed with the pigmentation of this, and it's very creamy, very buttery. I mean, just the touch of it. I can tell that this is gonna be a holy grail item from here on out, so I was super impressed with this one. This was a shade that I actually didn't use on my eyes today, so the only thing I have done is swatch it, but it's super pretty, and again, I've heard people rave about this one, and it is the shade Glamorous. So this is a golden-ish, warm light. I'm really bad at describing shadows. Between like a golden and a light brown, I would say. Definitely has a sheen to it with little gold flecks in there. This is really beautiful. I didn't use it on my eyes today, but I'm really excited to use it in the future. So I will keep you posted on what I think about this shadow, but I'm excited to use it. So let me know if you have this shadow and what your thoughts are on it. And also if you have any shadows by Makeup Geek that I don't, I mean, I only have 9, so I'm sure you guys are bound to have more than me. So tell me any recommendations of what I should get next, because I am wanting to expand this now that I know that I love them so much. So keep me posted. This next shade is one that I use as my transition shade today. It is the color Frappe. It's definitely a warmer tone brown. It does have like a little bit of a reddish hint to it. I did really like this. It blended out really well when I applied it in my crease. It blended really well with the other shadows, so I can already tell that I really like this color. The next shadow is actually one of their foiled shadows, so it is a little more pricey, but rightfully so. This was amazing. So these are $10 as opposed to the regular $6, and this one is called In the Spotlight. It's this really pretty, creamy, pigmented, beautiful, peachy, pinkish shade. It definitely has a lot of shimmer to it because it is a foiled shadow, but it's not chunky, glittery mess. I did put this all over the lid today. I don't know how well you can see it, but I really love this. Now I want the whole foiled shadows line. Like, this was incredible. The way it just glided on the brush. Just like literally the best way I know how to describe it. So absolutely love this one. Again, this is In the Spotlight. I love this. Another shadow that I actually did not use today, I was going to, but then I decided that I would just save it because I didn't really know where to put it, to be honest. But this one is called Mango Tango, and it's definitely like a coral color. It is matte, but it's so super beautiful. I really wanted to put like a peachish, pinkish color in here because I don't use a lot of those shades regularly. So swatching it, it looks like it's great quality. Again, I haven't tried it out, so I would love to hear your thoughts on how you feel about it, but it's really pretty and I was excited to add it to my collection. So I was kind of inspired to add this next color to the palette because of the Kylie Cosmetics Royal Peach palette. She has some peachy colors and then she threw in like this really royal blue color. I thought that was really beautiful, so I wanted to add in a blue color with this. So this one is called Neptune, which I love that name. I think it suits it perfectly. So it's this like really vibrant bluish purple color. I loved this. I did use it on my lower lash line today, mixed with a little brown, so that's why it's toned down just a little bit. But I did like this a lot. I thought that it was very blendable, very smooth, very pigmented. So if you're not wanting like a super bright blue in your face, you might want to tone this down with something else. But if you do want that, like, you're definitely gonna get that with this. So I did think this was really great and I was very happy that I added it. For this next shade, I knew that I wanted some medium to deep-ish browns in this shade as well. As I said before, I typically pick cooler tone browns, but I did want to mix it up and try some warmer tones on my eyes because that's just kind of different from what I'm used to. So this is a medium warm tone brown color and it is called Sidekick. I did not use this one today, but it looks kind of like a reddish hint. A little bit of a reddish hint in there, but not too much. I don't know. But it's really pretty. It swatches really beautifully, really pigmented. Matte shades are hard to get super pigmented, but I feel like Makeup Geek has really excelled with that. So I'm excited to try this one out. This next shadow is an even deeper, warmer tone brown. It is called Cabin Fever. I did want to put this in there to use to give my look some dimension. I did want to use this whole palette to create several different looks, so that's why I chose the colors that I did. And the last shade, you know, if you watch my previous videos, every palette should have a matte black, so that's exactly why I added this. I just feel like black is a really great color to add in there so you can put some dimension in the outer corner, or you can use it as a liner shade, or just whatever it may be. I just feel like every palette needs a matte black, so that's why I added it. But I was super happy and super impressed with my little custom Z palette from Makeup Geek. I have to say, if I'm picking a favorite shade, it's gonna be the foiled shade right here. Can't remember what it's called. On the Spotlight? In the Spotlight. In the Spotlight is definitely my favorite shade just because of how it applied. I forgot to mention I did go in with Cabin Fever in the matte black shade, which I didn't even tell you the color of that. So the matte black shade is called Corrupt. So I did go in with these two colors to deepen up the outer portion of my eye, and then like I said, I went in with Neptune in my lower lash line and just blended them together. So I really like the look that I was able to create with this. Like I said, I'm in the market to expand this, so if you have any Makeup Geek recommendations that are your holy grail that you just love so much, please let me know because I really am excited to get some more. That's it for my Makeup Geek custom Z palette. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe. And that was all, so until next time, see you real soon. Use as a transition shade. Use as my transition. Why am I having such a hard time saying that word? This next shade is one that I use as my transition